As part of our work in MACC to reform the MACC, there's a really important need to amend two sections of the MACC Act. So one is in section 23, which is on gratification. Right now, the Act only states that gratification is only pecuniary, which is like financial, which means that the MACC cannot investigate if it can be shown to be more than financial. So any like money, any exchange of money lah. So we need to amend section 23 to make sure that this gratification that someone who is holding public office, say, also received gratification that's non-financial in nature. So it could be like a promotion, it could be maybe gifts or something like that, and that needs to be established as corruption as well. So the other section that needs to be amended is section 36 of the MACC Act, which basically talks about living beyond one's means. So right now, if an MACC official observes that maybe a minister or a public servant is living beyond his means, he cannot actually initiate an investigation. So what needs to be done is to amend that act and that section, so when somebody in MACC observes, oh, somebody has like a huge house or a huge car that couldn't have been bought based on their own salary, they'll be able to initiate that investigation to say that maybe you actually obtained this through corrupt means. It's not enough that we reform the MACC by making it independent or even amending the act. There's a whole host of other laws in Malaysia that are just, so stifling, and it makes it very, very difficult for people to access information. So one is that we have the Official Secrets Act. That needs to be abolished immediately. In place, we should actually have a Freedom of Information Act, which means that people are able to obtain information about certain things that are happening within government. Maybe you can ask about how much money has the ministry spent on a certain thing, which they said they would do last year, but we're not sure whether it's been done. So that's one. The other thing is, yes, we have a Whistleblower Protection Act and a Witness Protection Act, but these two acts are not strong enough, and we will need to strengthen this. And finally, we don't have any law that would require public servants or ministers to disclose their assets publicly. We need to enact a new thing called an asset declaration law, which will require it by law that all ministers, all senior level civil servants, sometimes maybe even members of parliament, have to disclose their assets publicly, or at least to the MACC.